What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the next episode of Might and Magic Heroes 7. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today as we liberate some centaurs from slavery so that they can join our kill team in murdering wizards. Huzzah! So there she is. We'll go ahead and talk with her.
Imani of the Orcs, you have freed us. My people won't forget your help. From this day on, consider us sisters in battle.
Hell yeah, Sisters of Battle, am I right? So we got one leadership right there. We got 3,000 XP. I promise you, if you just do the main quest, you will max out all of your XP in this level. Like, there will be no reason for you to take XP instead of gold on the chests. I would like to take something down here. Maybe... I do like magic. I don't really like luck tiers because that means you're going to end up depending on like random dice rolls and things like that. Leadership, as far as I know, makes it so that you can have more guys in your little unit before you cap out. I'll probably unlock the master rank right here so that we can move a little bit further on each turn. I mean, time is money in this game, and so if you can move really, really far, you should be able to get a lot of stuff done very, very quickly, especially on levels like this, which are time sensitive. The next one is Rover. I've been a wild rover for many's the year. It'll actually increase. There are these little things right here, like the stables that give you double movement. Exact same thing. It'll turn that into 10, and so it'll actually give you a little bit more. It doesn't give you double movement, but it gives you 5, but instead of 5, you'll get 10. Did the week roll over already? The Elemental Conflux, I would like to have 2 more. I don't think that it rolled over already. I don't think I want it. We could get Star Silver if we really, really wanted some elementals, but they don't carry over to the next level, so I really don't see the point. I'm going to try and mash this out quickly and with like as much skill as I can muster.
Are wizards so full of themselves, they need to hide the sky with their likeness?
This is a statue of Kasim, the first of the Circle of Nine. He rules the 7 cities.
Imani heard about Kasim. Kasim ordered public executions of many orc insurgents, including Jengo's family. Jengo won't rest until Kasim's head rolls in dust.
Many Beastmen slaves also died to build this monument to Kasim's ego.
Such a tall statue could be used as bridge across the river, if brought down.
And it would be a strong symbol for all the slaves as well. But we will need the Harpies' help to make it fall in the right direction.
Well, the Harpies' help you have. Ooh, that was a lot of Aces right there. At the Blind Brother Monastery, we could actually upgrade an ability if we wanted to. It's a little expensive, but it could work as a strategy. Down here, there's another Rally Flag. You know that skill that I wanted to take? It would make it give us 12 movement, which is just, like, godly if we could actually make it happen. So let me grab this real fast. We can't do it yet, but we got to knock down this statue real quick. So, Bacow.
Centaurs, Harpies, all work together to bring the wizard statue down. The message sent was clear. Slaves no more.
So, I was thinking about this elf amulet for the +1 health per monster. I think that'd be really, really good for Zerg troops. Like, if you have, like, stacks of, like, 190 guys that only have, like, 2 HP. Increasing them to 3 actually really, really, really increases the proclivities for combat on those units. However, for right now, I think I'm going to leave it. We'll come back if we have time. It's only week 2, so if I have time to run over there and grab it, I will. What is this? The School of War. Improves an already learned might skill by 1 rank for a fee once per hero. Well, first things first, I'm going to knock this over. And then I'm going to go over here, but we got to wait till next turn to do that. I think the patrol is on the opposite side of the map, so I'm not going to trip about that right now. That's the final objective we have to hit right there, and we're way ahead of the curve right now, so it's not really too pertinent that we do that right this second, but what we should do is explore the map and get as many items out of it as we can. There's a little bit more cash, a little bit more wood. None of that is going to be immediately useful, so don't lose your mind. But on the left side of the map over here, there's actually a +1 to attack that you can get permanently that you really, really, really want, considering you're playing a might character. A little bit of extra might just tip the scales in your favor. So grab a little bit of cash over here because I do plan on hiring mercenaries soon. We got a big fight right there, but I think what it drops, it gives us a Amulet of Disguise, which allows us to use Air Fog, which I think makes it so that you can't attack with ranged spells. it's pretty good. It's something that will save you in ranged engagements, I think, if I remember it from the previous game properly. So let's go ahead and fight these guys. These guys are ranged, though, so they're going to be a little bit dangerous for us. I mean, we could lose characters here, so just be aware. This fight is a tiny bit of a gamble because ranged characters reign supreme in this game. Ew, they're all dripply. What part of your body is dripping off right there? Because that concerns me. I should be able to attack from right there, but let's see what we can do with our melee first. So there's the one kill that we've baited out. Technically, we could get a kill right there, too, so I'm going to go for it with my air elementals. I would love to put some pressure on these guys and just keep them kind of stressed out for the rest of the turn. Who are we controlling? Oh, he got a double turn. Even better. So let's go back up in here. He's going to get a retaliation, but he should have enough health to sink it, I think. Yeah, he should be alright. And then we've also got centaurs. Oh, he's going to take his turn next. Okay, well, that was, you know, not satisfactory, but I think it'll work. Let's go ahead and move the harpies out just in case something happens to this big mook. If nothing doth, then I'm not going to stress about it. Hey, there's a kill right there from our centaurs, who are another ranged unit that are actually pretty goddamn good. They're one of my favorite units. The centaurs are really, really good. They're kind of like the human crossbowmen. They're nice to have around. And so that was actually a really solid victory for us. You can only level up so much on each map to avoid you from becoming overpowered in future maps, so that's why I say you should always take the gold. Most of the maps will level you up just through quest prompts to the max, and so take the gold. Trust me, it's usually a better plan. Now, I do wish that these shrines right here converted into... I sincerely wish they converted into gold if you didn't have the other stuff, but whatever. It's not that huge of an ordeal for me. I'm going to grab all the loot on this side because I'm a perfectionist like that. And this should be the end of the week for us. Our final engagement is right here. And it's not that big of a deal that we do it. I mean, so with this, did she already equip it? So since we already have an amulet, I really don't see the point in running down the other one. However, where's she at right now? Okay, so she's on the bridge going the other way. We should be alright. Let's go up in here and make sure there's not any weapons or anything like that that I can get. Yeah, so there's one right there. What is that right there? The Dwarven Spalders. They give +5 leadership. That could be nice. Let's go ahead and fight with this army right here. It's a bigger army, but I think we'll be okay. I mean, it's a little bit risky, but the shoulder pads are worth it, I think, especially considering this big spectral asshole right here. Actually, oh, we've actually got earth elements. Oh. Okay, I may have overestimated my skills. Really? He got to move on us on the first turn? Really? Okay, so that's a problem. Less than satisfactory. We have to clean these out, like, right now. So let's go ahead and reduce their numbers slightly. I'm going to have the Harpy use attack in return. I'm going to have the Centaur kill that one. And then, luck willing, we should be able to finish this asshole off real fast. We basically got to clear our flanks, like, right this second. And so we're not going to fish out a kill right here. This might get a little bit sketchy. Oh, good, we got the first attack. Well, that'll work out then. So he's now dead, which means that we may have a chance of a double attack here. Not just yet, though. How far can he move? Okay, so let's fall back for a second. Centaurs, let's get a little bit of damage on him. So there's 114. Centaurs, go ahead and see if you can't fish out the kill. Okay, so there's the one. Oh, you get a double attack. Good. That'll make this a little easier then. Because that means we should be able to kill them on the next turn. Go ahead and defend Orkies. My porky Orkies, because they won't stop eating. He's going to move to there, which I think should buy us enough time. We're going to catch a retaliate right here, but I think it should be alright. I was going to say, we shouldn't lose a character, I don't think. And so there's no retaliate left, so we might as well jump in on this as much as we want to. I think the Centaurs, oh good, they got a lucky roll, so they're going to get a crit. And so there's the crit right there. I think the fight will be worth it. I can't tell you 100%. I mean, we don't have shoulder pads, so that's a pretty nominal upgrade for us. Or phenomenal upgrade. We don't need to fight anymore for XP, though, so everything after this is a little bit of a waste. I don't know if there's something up there. I wonder if he's got loot. It looks like there might be something. Take the gold. I think he's just got a chest right there. Yeah. So what I'd really like to do now that it's the end of the week... Oh, good. 20% health to all creatures. Now, that does include my foes' creatures, so just keep that in mind while I'm, you know, gloating about the fact that I get a bunch of... Actually, don't do that. You can cancel out your turn, by the way, by... Oh, she already has it applied. Okay, well then, never mind then. Go off and over here. We're going to have to jump the river once the patrol comes back by. I think we're on week number 3 right now. Where's my calendar at? Yeah, we're on week number 3, so we got plenty of time to play with. We gotta wait for her to gallop on by, though. Unless we can get in here sneaky mode style. Which is vaguely possible. We might be able to make it. I think we will. We got another level up, too, so I figure I'll take... Let's stick with the plan. We're gonna go all the way in right there. And so that's going to make it so that we get double from temporary attribute boosts, which are actually more useful than you'd think they'd be. Having played the game a bit, I could tell you, they actually can make things... It can change the way a combat goes down, that is for certain. We may have to bypass a turn like sitting around on this side, but I think we should be alright. Our movement is like unreal right now, so... Let's go ahead and take 2 more of you. So now we've got 4 of them, which essentially means that we are just a hulking juggernaut of death. I wonder if I'll be able to outrun her. We're going to try. She's not that bad of a combat anyways, if she's on top of us, so... Well, it looks like she blocked us off. I mean, we could go for it. The 10 to 19 mages are a little bit concerning. Let's just go ahead and play it the safe way, I guess. I may be able to get down to the Rakshasa before she does, though. Just with my added speed, so we might be able to. I'd really prefer not to bypass too many turns. Can we get there? Nope, we can't, so we're going to have to wait. Don't leave that clicked on, because at the end of your turn, it'll move you if you have that clicked on. So we may actually have to bypass 2 right here. Hopefully we don't get a shitty bonus. A week dedicated to the dragon god of air. I don't know exactly what that means, but we've only got a week left to take these guys. So let's do it real fast. Where we're going to take them, I can't really tell you, but...
You're the orc girl sowing seeds of unrest. Have you come to your senses and seen the futility in reasoning with lesser beast men?
Imani comes to offer lion people an alliance. Fight at Orc's side. Together, orcs and lion men can destroy the wizards and be free forever.
Free? I'm really that gullible to think the beastmen can survive on their own.
You insult your own kind.
Look at me. Look at this place. Do I, Asad al-Kazin, look like a slave to you?
As orcs say, Golden Chain is still a chain.
I am not a slave. The 7 cities give every man, orc, and beastman a chance to rise through his accomplishments. Orcs, centaurs, gnolls, blaming your own failings on the masters. Did they not make you? With obedience and a little patience, you would be accepted as the wizard's equals, like we Rakshasas soon will be. But you choose to whimper rather than roar.
How many Rakshasa brothers will die so Assad might bask in glory?
I, Asad al-Kazin, shall become the first beastman to join the ranks of the Blade Mage Order. And it is my duty to destroy you and your revolt. Oh, this is going to be fun!
Alright, so apparently we gotta fight Uncle Mufasa over here. And once we get him taken care of, we should be able to advance to the next level and just, like, tear it on up. Okay, so this is going to be our boss battle for the map. I would suggest that you focus your attacks on whichever groups. The 5-stack is pretty bad, so you probably want to get rid of the 5-stack. These little dudes are pretty tough. They can do about 100 damage with a 5-stack, which is enough to really make you rethink your strategy from time to time. I'm going to move him forward, though, because he's disposable. And so we'll put him right there. Don't tell him I said that, though. He can also use that flying ability, by the way, the strike and return. I don't know if you're into that, but if you wanted to use it, you totally can. I'll probably fire some arrows at him. I think they've got like some kind of magic armor, though. Yeah, it lowers the amount of damage you deal or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I think they've got some kind of weird armor. Got a double move on that orc because we're looking like we got a little bit of morale going. So he's going to get Burning Determination, either that or a Raging Case of Syphilis. I'm not sure which is which. I mean, Burning Determination to go get penicillin? Might work. I will probably throw a knife at this guy. It doesn't really matter. We're going to kill these long before they get to us. So with my Wind Elemental, I'm going to keep trying to slag this guy over here until his damage is marginalized. And then I should be able to get a kill on this side. And actually, I'm going to feed this guy to these little dudes. Oh, he got a crit. 2 kills. Okay, so that's going to protect him from a lot of damage in the future. On this side, I'm probably going to bring the Harpies around this way. Little flanking maneuver in there. Where can he move to? Oh, he can move to that corner. Shit, we got to kill him. There you go. Go ahead and take care of it, horse lady. I believe in you. Problem solved. You see the spin she put on that right now? I bet she could be a professional bowler. She put a spin on that thing. I don't think the lions will go this way, but there's really no way to tell. I'm going to put Burning Determination on that lion right there. There's the attack. There's no retaliation, I guess. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't know where the retaliation went right there. Might be because it's an attack to the back, but shit if I know. You got a double attack right there, but the last one absorbed all his damage, so it's kind of like, well, you know, why bother? Let's bring the orcs on in. Maybe they'll get a double turn. Oh, because the round wasn't over. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense then. So because we've got a zone of control over here, why is my hero attack so weak right now? Okay, well then put regeneration on him. And so he'll get a little bit of health back. I'm going to go in from behind right here. Get a little bit of damage done. I don't think the Harpies can actually accomplish anything here, but I don't think I'm going to let that allow me to waste a turn. Let's get some damage going. Maybe they'll crit and they'll accomplish something. You can never quite tell. Oh, she got a double turn. Well, it's not that helpful. Just stay where you are. And then we got a little bit. Oh, yeah, kill that one off right there if you can. Absolutely. If I had known she was going to crit, I would have gone for that one right there. But, you know, the things that we learn along the way. And so now that the enemy's down, let's go ahead and take a full flank right there. Lost 3 orcs, but this is the last combat of the map, so don't worry about throwing away. Really, you can control time. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. You got to get into it right there. If I could find. You got to get the little raspiness in your voice. A little bit of damage. I mean, it's not much, but let's use the flight and come back. And then he got a double turn, so we'll finish him off. And down goes the final Rakshasa.
Fight well, little girl.
Call Imani little girl again, and Imani will make coat with Assad's pelt.
Do you think that your shoulders could support the weight?
Burn!
While you've been fighting for your cause against me, I was used to create a diversion to split your forces, part of our master's greater plan. You fight me while your brothers break against the walls.
Officer Alkazin, the Orc attack against Al-Batil has begun as predicted.
No! The moon has not waned! What is Django thinking? Imani is too far. Amari fights alone.
Behold the brilliance when many heads work as one. That is why every soldier has a captain, and every captain has his own orders to follow.
When Imani reached Orc Army, it was already too late. The battle was over, and many orcs had already joined their ancestors. As Imani feared, Django had taken orcs to slaughter. If only Django could have waited.
Damn it, Django. Damn it. Apparently, effects shown as -X are a subtraction and not a multiplicative subtraction. They're multiplying by -X. I mean, everybody knows how to deal with that, right?
472, the Great Orc Raid. My aunt Svetlana used to read me that story. A massacre that helped make us the dominant house of the Seven Cities.
Survivors were forced to flee deeper and deeper into the Sahara. Half of Django's tribe had died. Among the dead was Amari, Imani's brother. Mother Earth, welcome the fallen children back to the sacred womb. Father Sky, accept the flesh of the tribe's brothers and sisters.
Amari! No! Brother!
Amari died as Orc, killing wizards. Orc ancestors will welcome brave heroes among them.
Brave heroes? There is no glory in defeat. Amari died for nothing.
Imani talks too much and fights too little. Where was Imani when Amari was killed? If Imani had been fighting by brother's side, battle would have been won.
Imani would have died with brother for no reason. Imani found reinforcements. Had Django stuck to Django's own plan, Imani would have come with 3 armies. But Django wants only vengeance, no matter how many orcs have to die.
Does Imani make challenge? Does Imani believe Imani makes better war chief?
Django offers orcs only death. Imani fights for a future.
That is death that is only for orcs. The centaurs and everybody else, they'll be perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. It's a phrasing thing.
Drawn in the sand. 1/3 of what was left of tribe joined Imani. Django had more orc warriors, but Imani also had new allies. Before long, the two sides were ready to fight. Orcs can't have 2 chiefs. You're part of the people or enemy of the people. That too is Orc way.
Okay, and so our quest here. Lines in the sand. We gotta kill off Django because he's a dick like that and he has to die. Killed off our brother, that means we gotta come for his mother. And so anyways, we can't be defeated, but the big thing we need to do right here... Oh, it hasn't given it to us yet. Well, we have to set up a thing over here. Right? Don't we? We'll find out in just a second. I think I missed something. Give me your banner.
Many orcs were still mourning. They might join Imani, but only after Imani had paid respects to dead.
There it is. So we gotta collect stuff so that we can do the funeral rites for all the dead orcs. Once we do that, then everybody will rally to our cause. Now we have our first city down here. We also have 2 heroes for the first time. So you remember Reem from the previous episode? Well, she's now, or the previous mission, she is now our homegirl. We can also go into the city right here once we have some resources and build stuff. I would suggest that you use her to run down the easy resources that are like all over the map. It will make your life easier and I would highly recommend it. It makes it so that your main character doesn't have to run all over the place just doing like basic shit. So let's take her. I'm going to kill off the wolf first. You're going to have to kill all these groups anyway, so you might as well like get down with that thought right now, but... There's a Ring of Conjuring, +1 magic, +20 mana. That's actually pretty ridiculously good. So I should probably get that on the way too. Let's kill these wolves first because they're guarding a huge amount of treasure. You would think they'd be smart enough. Like, I've been rolling across the map now for 2 entire missions, murdering everything with treasure behind it. You'd think they would hide the treasure in a bush or something and stop leaving it laying out. Our army is as follows. We got ourselves orcs, we got ourselves some centaurs, some harpies, and a bigger retinue of hyenas. So that'll be cool. Gnolls. We've got gnolls. But are they grassy gnolls? If they're not grassy gnolls, I don't know that we can trust them. So on this side, the first thing we want to do is we want to get rid of these outriders for the wolves. It'll make our lives easier. So let's go all in right there. She should have the ability to fly out, kill this group, and then come back. So there it is. Should be fine. I may need to have this guy run away from the wolf, possibly. But it should be okay. These wolves are a little bit tougher. That's why they have those big spiky collars, because they're a little bit nastier. Oh, never mind. These ones are nastier. I got it wrong. I'm going to go ahead and shoot that one, I guess. Hopefully we get a kill. Okay, so we got 9 kills, and then I would highly recommend that we take the orc over here and we stab that one right there just to get him out of the way, because it will give us positive morale, which has buku effects. I would also recommend maybe throwing a knife at that one. I don't know. The gnolls are kind of limitedly useful unless you can get fat stacks of them. If you can get like 100, 150 orcs, or gnolls, they're really, really good. But if you can't get like a big group of them, they tend to be a little bit troublesome. I'm going to kill 9 of those, I guess. How many will you kill? Or will you kill them? 9. We'll go off to this side. Get the kill right there, too. Got a crit, which is very, very nice. I'll always take a good thing when it comes around. We got a shot right there. Hopefully we get the 5 out. Okay, so we got the 5. I'll take that, and then we can get the 5 kill right there, too. And so that should be a flawless victory for us. Very, very nice. You want to lean very heavily on your ranged characters and alternate them with your hero attacking just to make things easier on yourself. But for right now, we're all out of time for the day. We're able to level up again, too, which is pretty cool. I'll see you next time, everybody. Hi, dude. This is Might Magic 7. Check out the link down below if you wanted to get it.